It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got J.C. Jackson.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and the production off the charts while he was in school. And also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First and 10, it's Patterson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The Lions at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Back to throw here. And this is caught by Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's again complete to Palmer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, then what we're discovering on is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. It's Eckler again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And he'll get it inside the 35. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
On 2nd and 12, Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. 2 yards is the pickup, and that leads to a Los Angeles first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Isaiah Spiller, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen, 15-yard touchdown grab.
Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 30. 23 yards on the play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front. An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 73 yards on the ground for him so far. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6. And he's got it. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Nagar's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 2.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told him exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Herbert going to try and run. 20, 10, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time.
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass, and the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Open man, and he's
he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
An 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Nagar now for the point after.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Chargers getting set to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
That's caught right side by Palmer.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
It's caught. Smith. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Mike Williams.
Touchdown, LA!
Mike Williams.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here come the Lions now.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this to Lazard. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Final minute now in the third quarter. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
106 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And Lazard's got it again. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
2nd and 1. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far.
They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Touchdown! Alan Lazard from 17 yards out.
And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he He's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was when he didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw here.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers get a bit closer. He's got it, so they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you make
now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Herbert on first down now. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28.
Isaiah Simmons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down with about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment.
Here we go, set.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
Now this throw caught left side. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll set up a throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now back to throw.
And pass caught. It's Williams.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw here. Williams brings it in. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Lions sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. An extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Chargers 29.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind.